Alright, good morning everybody. We've made it to Belem. We decided to take a little trip on our own today to get some Pasteis and check out the Belem Tower and a few other things. A monastery maybe. So we're here and yeah, we're just gonna see how the day goes. There's already some beautiful views, which I will show you in 2 seconds. Got the water here. And the beautiful view of the 25th of April bridge. And you can definitely see it's modeled after the San Francisco Gate Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge rather. San Francisco Gate. I'll be okay. Say hello, Debbie.
Hello.
So yeah, we're just gonna go and drop my camera. Sorry for swearing. Drop my camera and yeah, we're gonna go have some fun and see what the day has in store for us. Get some food, because that's kind of what we're all about, is food, eating stuff we can't get at home. So yeah, take a break and we'll see you shortly. Alright, we've made it to Pasteis de Belem for some Pasteis de nata and maybe a meat pie, because they look pretty good. So we're just waiting on table service, and once we get seated, we'll check back in with you guys. Hopefully it won't be too long, I'm not too sure. Maybe 20 people or so in line, so we'll see, but it's moving, so can't be that bad. So our food has arrived. I got a puff meat pastry, which smells incredible, and the pastel de nata, but we've ordered another one, so it was necessary to get 2. I said to Debbie, I didn't take the train all the way here to share it. So let's give it a shot. Wow. Yeah. I understand why there's a line. We'll be buying at least a 3-pack to take back to the apartment, because that is the best I've ever tasted, hands down. It's crispy, sweet but not too sweet. Yeah.
Good.
Hands down, the best pastel de nata, without question. And very good espresso as well. So that's a double check.
And the meat pastry.
Now let's try the meat pie.
Good.
Tastes kind of like a sausage roll, like a meat pie roll or whatever from Greg's. Highly recommend it. For $1.80 for the pie, for the meat pie, it's good. Definitely worth the train ride here, which for the record only took like 3 stops on the train from Lisbon, so 10 minutes. Definitely worth it.
And about $10 Canadian for 2 people both ways.
Full disclosure, we ended up messing up on the ticket machine and we bought 4 tickets, but that means we could come back here on Friday and pick up some more of these. Which may be happening.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's not all bad. It was a good mistake. But anyways, we're gonna go enjoy these and
see you later.
Definitely come to Pasteis de Belem. I'm making the Pasteis de natas and other pastries in here. You can see the tray there. Pasteis de nata. Operation of Baby Foods. Wow. Thank you. Obrigado. Huh? Old-timey cash register.
That's awesome.
It's the original one probably from the place. See things on offer. Sausage on the bottom, cake, pastries. It is delicious. After all the hype and all the videos we've seen of people coming here, I have to say, this was definitely a place that lives up to the hype. We are probably going to come back actually and get some more before we go back to the apartment, because a few more wouldn't hurt. Now we're going to head off to the Geronimo Monastery, which is conveniently located right there. A very short walk away. Yeah, we're gonna take a little trip into the monastery now and see what that's all about since we're here, and then off to lunch later. So we finished our Pasteis de Belem and enjoyed them. They were fantastic. Definitely worth it. Was we got the 2 Pasteis de Belem, 2 coffee. Well, I got a double espresso. Devi got a latte and the meat pie, and it came out to 12 Canadian? 13 Canadian, let's say. 12 and change. So totally worth it. I would highly recommend it. We wanted to go in to see the monastery. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's quite the line. It's about they're guessing like a 2-hour wait. So yeah, we're gonna skip that because it's really sunny, it's really hot, and 2 hours in the sun just doesn't seem like that much fun to see the inside of the monastery. So unfortunately, we're not gonna make it this trip to the monastery, but hey, you never know. Like I said, we bought extra train tickets by accident, so there's always tomorrow. We might come back and check it out then, but definitely not gonna be doing the monastery today. But it is a beautiful building. I'm sure it's probably stunning inside. But that will have to be left up to other YouTubers. Because, yeah, we didn't plan ahead and didn't buy tickets. And frankly, time over money, we just don't want to stand in line. So, we're going to go off and check out the Monument of Discoveries and the Tower of Belem. And just enjoy our day here and grab some lunch after, and yeah, just wander around and do what we do. We're called the Wandering Blackstones for a reason, right? That's what we're gonna do, is wander, and that's okay. It's all right that we didn't see the inside of the monastery. Like I said, maybe tomorrow. You never know. But we'll pick up again when we get to the tower there and to the Monument of Discoveries. Okay, we have reached the Tower of Belem. And like I said to Devi, I kind of thought it was bigger. It is beautiful. So this used to be for fortification purposes, because they could see everyone coming in on the water. And now it's just kind of a tourist attraction. And I can see that. As you can see, it's busy here. Lots of street hawkers selling juice and wine and ice cream. Beautiful view of the 20th Anniversary Bridge. And the Lisbon side. I love this little wine with a view truck where you can go and buy a glass of wine and hang out by the water. Guy playing violin. It's got a little bit of everything here. So hello.
Hello.
It's a beautiful day. It's very, very hot here. They're saying it's only 20 degrees, but honestly it feels like 30.
Yeah.
It's very sunny, it's very beautiful. But yeah, I'm glad I did not opt to wear pants today.
Well, you did wear pants, but short pants.
Well, short pants, yes, true.
Outdoor.
You know what I mean.
No, thank you.
No thanks. And people selling stuff. No matter where you go in Europe, there's always somebody selling bracelets or sunglasses or hats. But that's fine. You gotta make a living, right? You can purchase tickets to go up the tower and stand on the top, but from what I heard, the lineup and the cost alone, it's not really worth it. It's honestly not that tall of a tower. I would say maybe 10 stories. So yeah, it's you're getting a nice view from down here anyway. So standing in line and paying the ticket price just to go up to the top is not for us. But it is a beautiful, beautiful area. One thing we did notice about Belem, which I thought was kind of funny, is that there is a train track running down the middle. And if you're on one side, you have to walk quite a distance in order to cross over. So if you want to see everything, you kind of got to plan it out. The tower and the Monument of Discoveries is on one side, and then the monastery and Pasteis Belem and everything is on the other side. So kind of have to plan your day out, because we walked a little bit extra unnecessarily. But that's okay. We're here now, so it's all good. Our hot take, that was our hot take on the monument, the Tower of Belem. Now we're off to see the Monument of Discoveries, and you can still see the tower in the background. I just have to show you this adorable wine with a view cart. So you can basically pay from $5 up. You can get a glass of wine.
And you get the view.
And you get the view, because they got little seats here and everything. So it's pretty awesome actually. And you can sit and enjoy a glass of wine and look out over the water. An electric scooter down the water. Guess it's a good place as any to park it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we're off now to the Monument of Discoveries. Ooh, they have lemon gelato ice cream, which looks delicious.
Hola.
No, thank you. And here's another pina colada sexy. They seem to be all over Lisbon. So I guess it's a chain. Is it? Yep, pina colada sexy it is. So yeah, they have little stalls all over if you're really into pina coladas. I think they're kind of expensive, to be honest. I think they're probably like $10, which, I mean, you're paying for the pineapple and you're paying for the novelty of being able to enjoy it here. So it's not so bad, I suppose. Now we're off to the Monument of Discoveries, which is right ahead. There's a giant plane here for some reason. Little water planes. Nice little restaurant on the water. Usually we find the restaurants that are right near the water, they look pretty, you do get a nice view, but the food is usually atrocious and you're probably going to get attacked by seagulls. But I mean, hey, if you really want to sit right by the water and look out over the water, that's the price you got to pay. A little bit extra for the food and potential dive bombing from seagulls. So we'll leave you here and pick it up when we get to the actual monument. So after a good little piece of walk, we made it to the Monument of Discoveries. So this celebrates all the Portuguese explorers. Quite nice. It's actually much larger than I thought it would be, which is funny because the Belem Tower is much smaller than I thought. Yeah, Henry the Navigator is the guy right here on the end. He's at the most important.
It looks like a temple of us. We call it the cross of the order of Christ. It's basically representing the fact that the Portuguese is a mix between the Portuguese symbol and the Christian ethnic.
But unfortunately, you kind of can't really see it from its full beauty unless you're on the water. You take one of those hippo tours. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good.
To hide the machine.
Huge.
I'll do my best.
You can see more of the fancy stonework here. It's all over Portugal. I'll tell you though, this is not a place you'd want to walk around drunk.
Some people say monument of
With all the wavy lines and the wavy ground in some places, it can be a bit of a journey to walk straight. And that's sober, so. You can see the monastery there from the distance. Again, we would have liked to have gone in there, but the line's just a little bit too long. So now I think we're gonna wander off and get some lunch, because I found a good restaurant that's not too far, well, in theory. So we're gonna go grab some food and enjoy a nice Portuguese lunch here in Belem. Let's just see this from the other side. You can see it's a sword all the way up. You can, for 10 euros, you can take an elevator to the top. But, yeah, we just didn't feel like doing that. I know, we're not the best tour guides. Here's a view of the other side of the monument. It's impressively large. Probably one of the better views of the bridge there. Across the river. see Henry the Navigator there holding a ship in his hands. I would say this is probably easily twice the size of the Tower of Belem, if not 3 times the size. It is very big. It's kind of funny, I thought the opposite. I thought this would just be a shorter monument. I thought the tower would be huge, and it's literally the exact opposite. But it is beautiful. Let's look before we head off for lunch and get some traditional Portuguese fare. So we'll see you shortly once we're at the restaurant. So traveling is all about learning things. And we just learned, thanks to Devi, that there are actually stairs that will take you underneath the train tracks. So you don't have to walk all the way out of your way like an idiot like I did before. You can actually
20 minutes out of
Well, we had to walk that way anyways because we wanted to see the tower, so I'm good still. But yeah, apparently you just take the stairs down. It kind of looks like a subway entrance. And that will take you underneath the train tracks and across to whatever you want to see without having to walk 20 minutes down the street and then across. So yeah, learned that.
Shout out to Debbie.
Yeah, I have to give her credit because she's the one that saw it. It did have a sign that said tsunami safety zone, so I guess if there was a tsunami you could go into there. Although if there was a tsunami, I'm not sure I'd want to go down a set of stairs that will potentially fill with water, but that's just me. These are the gardens. Beautiful little park. For whatever reason, the fountains aren't running today. I'm sure they'd probably be spectacular if they were. Sleeping duck. Not that that's of any cultural significance, it's just a sleeping duck. Beautiful little garden. I bet you that would go good in curry. I'm just kidding. I joke, I kid. It's a nice cool breeze here. Once you get out of the sun, it's quite nice. We were saying before that we were kind of surprised because when you're in Lisbon, you don't really see a lot of people hawking jewelry and sunglasses and hats. Apparently that's because they're in Belem, because there's a lot here. Still not as much as Rome or anything, but there's quite a few people selling baseball hats and little bracelets and stuff to tourists. So yeah, I was just thinking, like, I'm surprised that there wasn't any in Lisbon, but they come to the tourist attractions, I guess. Alright, that was our little walk through the park, so we'll see you at lunch. So we just finished our lunch at O Prado in Belem, and it is the best place that we've had yet for food. We got fish, black pudding, escargot, and a liter of sangria, and it only came to €38. It was spectacular. We're actually going to take the train back out here tomorrow just to come back again and maybe to get some more Pasteis de nata. But we are coming back again tomorrow just because it was that good. So come check out O Prado in Belem because it is
So
incredible.
good. Fish with the rice and
Yeah.
the salad. It was amazing.
Yeah, we will be coming back. It was that good.
For sure.